Hi, I'm Caroline, and I am making this video mostly for myself, but perhaps you'll find it helpful as well. So I've been working with this beautiful heart candy bracelet by Siani Tan. I just love the fullness of the heart. I think I have this one upside down. I do. And Jay Alvarez's video he's picked out some really beautiful color combinations that really looks very candy-like. This one reminds me of like sour apple candy, and this one reminds me of like gingerbread at Christmas time. Really love this color combination, but it doesn't show up well on video, so I'm gonna use this color combination right now. So when you look at the hook-only design, this is another translation video for those of you who are keeping track and for myself. So this bracelet, when you do it on the hook, it starts out like just about every other hook-only bracelet of all time, where you have your figure 8 on your hook and you pull through with your hook to get a cap band and a kind of a slippy knot thing going on. I'm moving my camera because I seem to like to hold my hands in like a different place than I think, and then I'm off camera all the time. Okay, so the next step is to put in these hot pink ones, which are the top ones here in the loop right here. And what Jays does in his video is he pulls one of them all the way through in order to get a loop on, onto one side, onto the far side, and then he does it again just so that you can get the pink under the pink, the hot pink under the baby pink. So you end up with this. And that is a super simple thing to do on the loom. It's almost a no-brainer. You take your loom and you do your starting figure 8. I have so many hairs in my loops this morning. My son knocked them all onto the floor, and of course the floor is uber clean, and so like all this dirt and cat hair and people hair and I don't know what all else is all over it. So there we have our cat band on our one baby pink, and now to get this we're going to put on our hot pink, loop the baby pink on one side, and then move our hot pink to be together on the empty peg, so that I can do the same thing with the other side. Put on my hot pink, loop my baby pink, put it together on one side. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this lone one all over here because that's where I have to be for this next step. Now this here coming up is the stitch that I'd never seen before on a peg bracelet, or on a peg design. And here it is on the hook. You take a green one. This is our candy shell, and it's a lark's head knot. I'm going to call it a lark's head knot sinnet because it's a lark's head knot. We put our green on our hook. We kind of scooch it to the inside of the pink, but we're going to keep our pink on the hook. And then we're going to loop this green one around to the bottom of the hook, like that, and then pull the end of the green one back up onto the hook. If I can grab it. There we go. Okay, so we have the lark's head knot. See, there it is, the lark's head knot. Around the pink one only. And then we have the green hanging out on the end of our hook, kind of holding its place. And to do that on the loom, we're going to place our green And we're going to take our hook up underneath the top pink, grab the green, pull it out, loop it over the pegs, like that. Now we got to do that 3 more times on our hook. So this time we're going to loop off the green entirely. That placeholder green, we're going to loop it off entirely. Then we're going to put our pink one, again, cross it like over the green, and then pull our green through, and then pop it over the end of our over the end of our hook. I need more fingers for this. This is why I prefer the looms, because I don't have enough fingers. All right, there we go. And then we're going to recollect our green. So now again, we have our lark's head knot over the pink one only. And then we have the green from before looped over our green, which we collected on our hook. So on the loom, it's the same kind of business. In order to ensure that we're lark's head knotting only over the pink, we're going to just go underneath the pink and grab our green, pull it through, and loop it over. And then to loop the green off the green, we're looping the bottom green here over top our new green. And we do that 2 more times. So here it is on the hook again, where we pull through. We're going to loop off the green entirely, and we're going to put the pink one over top the green one so that we can pull the green one out from underneath of it, and then pop that over the end of the hook. I'm really bad at that part. And then putting the loop back on. And so again, we've got our lark's head knot around the pink, and we've looped off our previous green onto our new green. And we're going to do that again on the loom. We're going to place our green, and we're going to reach up underneath the pink to pull the green down and around. So there's our lark's head knot only on the pink. And then if we loop this green, there's our green hooking up onto the green. And I was talking about on the last video how, just breaking your hook. As if we broke our hook, we're breaking our hook right here in between this pink and this green. And right now we have the exact same order on our hook as on our pegs. We have pink, 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 and green. So we've just broken our hook right here and spread it apart like you're breaking a piece of kindling or breaking a stick out in the woods. And so that is how you do that stitch. So anytime that you come across a bracelet where you're doing this thing where you loop off this one and then cross it over to pull the green around and off the end of the hook, and then rejoining. That's how you do it on the loom. You put on your band, you reach up under the previous one. Whatever one that you're wanting to put the knot around, that's the one that you loop up underneath. Pull it up and over, and loop the other side. And that's all there is to it. That's how you do the lark head knot sinnet from hook to loom.